a 10 tonight. I'm wearing Rick Aaron tonight. Yeah, I'm counting the bands tonight. Yeah, that rain tonight. Yeah, I'll get in the 10 today. I'm getting some tonight. Yeah, I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, yeah, she shaking that shit like a queen.
Yeah, let's say they won't on the game when she see us hop out that G. Want my last name, but I'm finna pass this free. Yeah, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I tell that one time the shit never find another like me. Yeah, too bad I might make her my accessory. My mama said I rock like too much black, I might need me an exorcist. That me shine forever. If it's time, I'm ready. I might turn on no edit. Think this heaven sent. Be the like me, she can never. Be a like you, I can never. I'm with the game forever. Getting fresh forever. Top floor, but we on the 5th level. Getting cash forever. Forever.
And I wanna get me forever.
This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Thompson. Davis with a rebound. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Shot's good by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
James with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Inside. Out to James. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Good D by Şengün.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Now James. Outside Reeves. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And there it is for him. Thompson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Outside for Green. There's the steal. It's James on the wing. Pass to Christie. Outside for Davis. And stolen by Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, Green showing you how explosive he can be off the steal. Takes the ball and takes off for the finish.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Sengun, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Sengun. Now Green. Now here's Thompson. Down low. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Davis. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And Itachimura missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Green. And here is Thompson. 5 to shoot. Van Vliet up top. Over Reeves. Van Vliet misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Rockets on top.
The Lakers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Here's Davis. Easy 2 for AD.
LeBron James.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Shepard. Adams with the ball. Shoots over Davis. And that one comes up a bit short.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
Outside Whitmore. To the inside. Lakers with a rebound. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
And that one's good. Green.
Green showing you the poise of a veteran there, staying cool under pressure, ignoring the clock, and giving his shot complete focus there.
Right side Reeves. Back to James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Brooks outside. Pass to Green. Here's Şengün. Back to Green.
2 minutes.
Green. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Hachimura from long range. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Brooks. Off target from three-point range.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Up top, Davis. 9 points in the game. On the wing, Davis. Back to James. To the middle. A tough finish inside from Davis.
Hey, I'd say any time is a good time to give it to AD, but particularly when you're fighting the shot clock. Let him have it and go to work.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Shepherd. And stolen by Reeves. Inside. Here's James.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Los Angeles One. In for your Rockets. Thompson.
27 seconds left to play in the half. Davis from long range. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. Will it go? Hachimura with a rebound. Here's the floater. Thompson with the block. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. James, outside. Outside Reeves. Pass to Davis. Now, here is James. James double-teamed. Outside for Davis. Off target from outside. The Rockets trail. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
James with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
You know, if they allow him to keep getting to the bucket like that, I think this lead is going to continue to expand as we go down the stretch.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Outside, Green. No good from outside. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Davis. To the inside. Out to James. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Houston making a change here. James up top. 10 points for him. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Eason. The Lakers with another miss. Pass to Van Vliet. Off the mark there with a 3. So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 1. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Thompson.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
So it's Los Angeles now. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Pass to Adams. Snatched away. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jalen Green. First personal foul. Third team foul.
To the middle. Here's Christie. Back to James. James with the focus.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Out to Thompson. Back to Adams. Outside Eason. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Here's Van Vliet. No made baskets yet. There's the 3. Nails it from 3.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
James deciding where to go with it. And here's Reeves outside. Fires in the triple. Reeves has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Thompson. Back to Şengün. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Down low. Here's James. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, one thing about Van Vliet, he makes the right decision most of the time.
Pass to Christie. Now Hachimura. Whitmore defending. Yes, it's good. Hachimura's got 7 points in the game.
Timeout.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 8. And time to step.
The Lakers, 40.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And Houston has possession. 8-point game. Pass to Şengün. Stolen by Davis. Here's James. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
From deep, Reeves knocks down the long J. And the Lakers lead by 13. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Here's Green. Houston with another miss. James with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. Here's
Wow!
Get out
Come
the
on,
way!
with authority!
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Rockets trail by 15. Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Brooks from outside. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Brooks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hachimura from long range. It's hauled in by Houston. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And stolen by Reeves. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Rockets on D. Down by 12. Outside Davis. Clock at 4. Easy money for Davis inside.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth.
Tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Outside for Davis. Three-pointer, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. It's a 10-point game. Eason up top. Back to Adams. Over James. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. On offense, here are the Lakers.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Pass to Adams. There's the triple. Houston with another miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Anthony Davis.
Both free throws good from Davis.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Right side Davis. Out left to the wing. Fires the three. He drops it from range. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one.
Brr.